Alright folks, welcome back to Switzerland. We have taken all the aggressive expansion that we can, so we're in another one of those lull phases where we burn off this aggressive expansion. Innovativeness is going down, we cannot have that. So it is time to take the next military technology. Treason against Switzerland. Recruitment. We can lose professionalism. Or we can... Yeah, we will take that. Let us upgrade from our Latin Knights to the Schwarz Riders, and from the cannon to a better cannon. We'll just take the Pedadero. There we go. And let that tick forward. Let's get the... Where is that general? Let's pull that general off with the mercenary army. There we go. We cannot yet core this because we need more admin power. In the meantime, I guess we will go ahead, and there is a Genoa's attack Milan as we knew they would. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one for the development cost, really. There we go. If we got the Duomo di Milano, this would give this area tax and resistance to Reformation and clergy loyalty. So I think that's the first great project I think we have picked up. I don't think there's any others, so interesting. Rebel uprising in Augsburg. Let's go stand the troops over there. I figured Venice is basically cleaning up the scraps here, like they've eaten Mantua. The Pope hasn't really expanded much. It's interesting that they haven't moved against someone like Venice. Like they look like or Naples. Like Naples, is Naples even allied to... No, they're allied with France, so that's why they're not moving against them. There are no more production buildings to be built. Build a church in Chur. Let's see here. It's like we've already got all the useful trade buildings. Barracks. Oh, Memmingen can really benefit me. Thanks to all that development there that we did up there. We will take that. Looks like Genoa is probably going to eat the rest of Milan, and that will be the end of them. Wow, we are making a ton of money. Let's go back to improving with the Pope. And improving with France. This one is being... Oh, there's the Augsburg Revolt. Done. Looks like we can. Guess we will seize them and their wealth because I do not want to lose that. It's like we can pull this down. Let's go ahead and reduce the autonomy in this province because it's already part of a state. Sure, Your Holiness. And we will do the same thing in Milan. We know there will be a revolt down here, so let's go ahead and move in. There are not many more things to do, actually, here. Mailand would be another one that would be good for a building. We'll let it build, because we don't have the power to core it anyways. We probably will need to accept the Lombard culture. Before we didn't have very much of it, but now we clearly have quite a bit of Lombard culture. Like Lucca has gotten here first. Recall from the Pope. Make sure that our sanction dynasty is still in effect. Yep. we should start considering up north what direction we're gonna go. Ingolstadt is primarily Bavarian. They're also Protestant. So probably this would not be a bad one. Let's see here who you're allied with. Ingolstadt. Allied with Austria. Ugh. Alright, since we used that event to get money, we can actually hire someone different. Who do we need? Looks like we probably need... Let's take an admin advisor. Bureaucrat. Because we're going to need to core Milan, and then we're going to need to take this. Stefan Kolm. This does not matter. Cab to infantry ratio, I guess in some battle that might be helpful. Well connected, advisor cost. Alright, you're the one we're going to probably re-elect a couple of times. How old is this guy? 39, so he's a little on the older side, but this is an okay one to re-elect because our Republican tradition is also a little lower than we would like, so... Austria is going to be hard. This is... haha, here's a way to get to war with them to take this province. So we probably will attack Württemberg, and they will be the target. They are outraged. We've got a ton of aggressive expansion with Württemberg, so it's going to take a little bit before it's time. It's like our building's done, so now we can core that province. Marketplace has already been built there. Barracks. Let's build one. We'll probably develop a lot of these, so it's fine to build them even if they're not the ideal locations. Let's build that, just to make sure that we have as much manpower as possible. The Ottomans are fighting with France and Hungary. So the question is, would anybody like some condottieri? Yes, they would. Okay, so I think we do want to participate in this war because we have a mission that requires it. Let's put a general in charge. Looks like we have access. So if we group these into one large army, let's first see if France wants them. They would, but they're not paying me. They're paying me less than the maintenance cost of the army. So I am maintaining my armies anyways. Hungary, would you be paying me more? Yes, they will pay more. Cost per month. So let us say, so this is our first condottieri contract. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to see, I'm going to rent units to them. I have a very high limit on the number of units I can do because of some of my reforms and other things in order to get up the number. Most countries cannot rent 62 units. The maintenance per month is 1.1, so this means they'll pay me a little bit more than the maintenance cost. I want them to pay me at least the maintenance cost. Alright, we will send that army in. We probably should recruit a few more troops at home. Though it's unlikely that anyone will go to war with me because I'm allied to France. Alright. While the troops are coming over, let's make sure we understand the situation. It's basically France, Hungary, and Albania and some other folks versus the Ottomans. Great, a comet. So we want to help them win this war. Don't super want to fight the Ottomans. So it can be a good way to get army tradition. The Ottomans have wandered away. Age of Reformation is in place. Blasphemy Act. This gives missionary strength. We will take that. Let's just march in, since the Ottomans have wandered away. Oh, no, they're the Ottomans. This is a farmland fort, so it's a pretty good one. Nope, they're coming for me. Nope, I'm not fast enough. Oh, I am fast enough. Haha, run away. Alright, we will help with this siege here. It looks like they... Oop! That is a big battle. And apparently we are in the mountains. That is not an ideal engagement. But this will show them that we participated. Okay, that's not good. We'll fall back into Hungary and reinforce. It's a good thing we have tons of manpower. That's why you build the manpower buildings. Let's build that. And we'll build that church. We will build that, and that, and that. Trade expansion, whatever. Alright, we have engaged in a fight, so at least Hungary will be happy with us. Now we're gonna have to sit back for a minute. Looks like France was defeated as well. That's not good that their armies have been scattered. We'll need time for our armies to reinforce. Looks like Hungary's army's been trapped here. That's why I sent the whole army over. I knew fighting the Ottomans, like, it would just be so easy to get totally stack wiped. Just send out some improved relations here. Just to keep them doing something, because I know there's a lot of grumpy people with me over there. Like... yeah, that army is just a big problem. Who's this war even actually against? Truce with Hesse is over. Attacker against Hungary. Okay, so it is a war against Hungary itself. So really we just need to defend Hungary, and we will win. Alright, army is back in commission. Looking for a defensive position. They'll have to cross a river to attack me here. I'm not sure what the Ottomans are doing. They're sort of wandering around. I'm waiting for France's army to come back. The rebel uprising coming. Hungary, where are your forts? I think this is also a mountain. Price of cloth, that is good for us. How's the siege going? Let's just check. We don't want to make the same error we did last time where we got siege down, but we can help for a little bit. Take our next Diplotech. Probably gonna have to hire... oh, here they come. Step off. Ah, they got to me before I got off. Ottomans are gonna get here, so we will leave. There we go. No, don't. No, 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 no. We walked accidentally into a rebel stack. Retreat. Whew. Okay, well, that was fun. We did get into the battles. An incident in the Empire about the Hansa. Conflicting opinions. Yeah, we'll give up 8 prestige, thanks. Let's step back a little further to allow... Ooh, let's move this way. We do not want to get caught by the Ottomans. Okay, let's pause for a second to go look at this Imperial incident while the army restores. Our options: decline of the Hansa. We have no obligations to the Hansa. Organize the free cities to help. Or declare an embargo against Denmark. I don't think we care about that. Looks like we can take another technology. We will take modern theocracy, giving us access to another idea group. We will, of course, our next idea group, if it will, yep, it will allow it. We will go for mercenary ideas, since that is obviously what we are going for. We're ahead of time by quite a bit. Nobody else has done this, so let's take our merc cost next. And we've got our development costs as well, so we've gotten 2 benefits from that. The Conventicle Act gives more missionary strength, and the indulgences, we will do that. All right, we did all that. We have got the Milanese separatists about to pop. We probably need to recruit some troops. I would like to recruit mercenaries rather than hiring my own troops. We've got a lot of the Free Swiss Guard we've already hired. We've got the Schwarzguard. There's a lot of guards here. It'd be good if the army had a general. This is a pretty good general. This is just an 8 stack, so this is a 5 stack of infantry. The Tyrolean Guard is just another stack of 8 infantry with its own general. This one is another 8 stack with a bonus of infantry fire. Not bad. So it might be worth paying a little bit more for that. This one has some cav, which I don't care about. This one has cannons, which is great, but they're a little more expensive. But it's probably best if we take the... we'll hire this company. There we go. The other benefit of hiring a merc company is that it will also... it'll help us deal with these rebels. It'll also make people less likely to attack us. Alright, let's reinforce this army. Build that. We will build that. We're going to need all the manpower we can get. All right, there we go. Now we have our other army, which have 2 great generals. They're really good because there's a modifier that's making them better than normal, where our army tradition is sort of like doubled or plus 50% or something like that. All right, we are in action again. See if we can engage more successfully against the Ottomans this time. Oh, there's that revolt that we knew was coming. It's a farmland. Let's let this tick for just a moment so that this army has fuller morale. See, a bigger revolt than I was expecting. I should have checked how big it was going to be. What do you mean my condottieri are disappointed? I've been pretty engaged. There we go. Excellent job, condottieri. Condottieri are disappointed because we haven't done enough for them. I've engaged in 2 huge fights with the Ottomans, thank you very much. Where's France going? Alright, we'll get in this battle, so long as they don't kill them first. Aha, look, we're participating. We helped. Oh, well, looks like we're fighting in France. Come back here. What are you doing, France? You ditched me. How dare you, France? Looks like we ran over into this siege, which was not ideal. Run. Let's run back up here. See if we can reinforce a little bit. At least they're not mad anymore. It is one of the fun things about playing as the mercenaries is you do get to get involved in some interesting conflicts, and it gives you a chance to practice combat skills, which is not one of my areas of strength, honestly. Let's enact a government reform real quick while we're waiting for that army to recover. Let's walk it further back so that it's not going to get hit while we're doing that. We can take an economic matter. We have actually completed infrastructure ideas, so we can take the Lockean proviso giving dev cost and goods produced, which is the one we want in this one. Let's let our armies reinforce back up again. We are definitely drawing down our manpower. Let's use our papal power to get some stability. We have no obligations to the Hansa. Alright, we can start walking back forward. Oh, looks like they knocked that out. Imperial reform. Enact the German penny. They get tax income, and we get Diplo rep. They're actually very successful so far. They have passed a lot of reforms. Is this war still going? It is still going. They're winning. It looks the poor Albanians got crushed as for their participation in that war. But I think that's honestly probably a good thing for Hungary that they're not here anymore, because that... Let's pull forward. This looks pretty weak. Hello, Ottomans. Looks like they're going to reinforce, but we were still able to do some damage. Let's pull out. We're mainly just keeping this contract going. As we engage, we fight, we engage, we fight. This is a hill fort. It's interesting that where is Hungary's army? Like, where is the Hungarian army? Triumph of the clergy? Sure. We are getting paid a absolute boatload of money because the army is being maintained basically by Hungary. There is some sort of combo army that did defeat the Ottomans. Let's get down here in case they need some help. The French army is going to get wiped. Fortunately, I'm not close enough to participate in that battle, probably. I think I can siege this. It's the mountain province. It's the old mountain province that we can never siege. Like their armies, the AI's armies are not grouping up is part of the problem. They're not grouping in a way to actually successfully win these battles. Like, if the Hungarian and French armies would just stand together, they could win. Let's just give our people, diplomats, something to do. There come the Ottomans. I am actually sieging this, though. This is much more successful than we've been the last few times. And the French army is in the vicinity along with these guys, so maybe... Maybe we'll actually siege one of the Ottomans' forts. Oh, a disease outbreak, thanks. Shouldn't have said that. But I think we have been helpful. I mean, we certainly have weakened some of the Ottoman armies. We've reinforced a few fights. We are sieging a fortress, and so I think we will, it looks like, be able to hold the Ottomans through a combination of me and France. As you can see, now they're really starting to... The siege push is getting more and more successful here now. That's not good for the Hungarian army. We can take our next merc idea, which gives military advisor costs, and we can recruit mercenaries from anywhere. Which is something. It's not good. They have lost this battle. They've lost a lot of battles in this region. They're probably going to come fight me again if this fort doesn't fall pretty soon. Lion Genoa's fabricated a claim on me. Oh, here they come. Monopoly company formed, which gives trade efficiency and diplo power, or we can just take a ton of money now. We don't take that much money from trade. Yep, here they come. I was hoping that this would fall before they got here. And we do have a lot of people behind us. But they have also got a... Ooh, wow, that was over pretty quickly. Well, we almost took that fort. We can upgrade some of these, but I'm not sure I want to upgrade them right now. Let's go and build... We're going to develop, so we're going to build all of these, because eventually they will have more development. And then I think I may have almost built every single building that it's possible to build. Guess we should build some of these. We'll build one in Novara. Alright, but with that, I think we will pause here. We will continue to use our now dwindling manpower to reinforce Hungary in their fight against the Ottomans, because we don't want the Ottomans to sweep in too deep into Europe, because we hope to eat Austria and move that way ourselves. But I will look forward to seeing you next time.